Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Right now, statistically speaking, at least half of you watching this have insulin resistance. You don't feel it, your doctor hasn't diagnosed it, your blood sugar came back normal on your last physical, but at a cellular level, you might already be on the conveyor belt toward diabetes, heart disease, and dementia. And here's the truly terrifying part. By the time your blood work shows a problem, you have had insulin resistance for a decade, or maybe two. Globally, over 1 in 2 adults have insulin resistance. That's billions of people. 463 million are already diabetic, and that number is projected to hit 568 million by 2030. But diabetes is just the end stage. The disease starts long before your glucose rises. Insulin resistance is the heart of the dragon, the master pathology, the one that amplifies all the others. And if you don't understand it, you can't fight back. So let's start with what everyone gets wrong. Most people think insulin resistance means your body doesn't make enough insulin. No. Others think it's just about diabetes or blood sugar. Also wrong. And almost everyone, including most doctors, think that if your fasting glucose is under 100, you're fine. Catastrophically wrong. Okay, here's the lie. The medical system has trained us to focus on blood sugar. Your doctor orders a fasting glucose. If it's under 100, you will get an all clear. Maybe they check your hemoglobin A1C if you're lucky. Normal? Great. See you next year. But here's what they are not telling you, because most of them don't know. High blood glucose is the symptom. Insulin is the disease. Your body will do everything in its power to keep your blood glucose normal, including cranking out massive amounts of insulin. By the time your glucose rises above 100, your pancreas has been screaming for years, pumping out insulin like a factory running triple shifts. You're not fine. You are just early. So what is insulin resistance? Think of insulin as a key. Its job is to unlock the door to your cells so glucose can get inside and be burned for energy. Simple enough. But imagine the lock starts changing. The key still fits, but it doesn't turn as easily. So your pancreas makes more keys, meaning more insulin. The locks change more insulin. This is insulin resistance. Not a lack of keys, but locks that won't open. Now here where it gets insidious. Your cells are starving because glucose can't get in. Meanwhile, glucose is piling up in your bloodstream because it has nowhere to go. So you are simultaneously starving and drowning. Your cells are begging for energy while floating in a sea of unused fuel. And what does your body do? It sends hunger signals. You eat more. Your pancreas pumps out more insulin. The vicious cycle accelerates. But the real catastrophe isn't the high glucose, it's the high insulin itself. Because insulin doesn't just lower blood sugar, it has a second job. It tells your body to store energy as fat. And when insulin is chronically elevated, you are in permanent storage mode. Even worse, insulin has a proliferative effect. It tells cells to grow and divide. This is why people with insulin resistance have higher rates of cancer. High insulin is literally telling abnormal cells to multiply. You are not just getting fatter, you are getting sicker at the cellular level. Your blood vessels are thickening, your organs are accumulating fat. Your risk for heart attack, stroke, kidney failure, and dementia is climbing every single day. And also, this is when you can't access your energy. You are tired and hungry all the time. Sounds familiar? and then your doctor is checking your glucose and says you're fine. So what causes insulin resistance? The research is crystal clear here. Processed food is by far the biggest player. Specifically, it's the combination of excess sugar, particularly fructose, and the absence of fiber. Here's how it works. 100% of dietary fructose goes straight to the liver. Unlike glucose, which can be used by every cell, fructose must be metabolized by the liver first. When you consume it in massive quantities found in processed food, often 50-75 grams per day, the liver is overwhelmed. The liver converts this fructose into fat through de novo lipogenesis. This creates liver fat accumulation, the non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And that fat triggers inflammation. Inflammation blocks insulin signaling, so insulin resistance develops. Meanwhile, processed food is stripped of fiber. Fiber is what slows glucose absorption, protects the liver from being overwhelmed, and feeds your gut microbiome. Without it, you get massive glucose and fructose spikes that the liver cannot handle. And in the industrial seed oils high in omega-6 fatty acids, the excess branched-chain amino acids from industrial meat, and the emulsifiers that damage your gut lining, and you have a perfect storm for insulin resistance. And here's the kicker. Studies show that people who are overweight or under chronic stress do not develop metabolic syndrome if their diet is unprocessed. It's not the stress, it's not the weight, it's the food. But insulin resistance doesn't exist in isolation. It's the master pathology here because it triggers all other pathologies: glycation, oxidative stress, mitochondrial dysfunction, inflammation, membrane damage, autophagy dysfunction, and epigenetic changes. Kill the dragon, fix the insulin resistance, and all the other monsters weaken. But you can't kill it without understanding what feeds it. Next time we are diving into glycation, the process where sugar literally burns your proteins from the inside out, creating the stiffness, wrinkles, organ damage that everyone calls normal aging. Because here's what they don't tell you. This kind of aging isn't inevitable. It's a disease process, and it's directly caused by one of the 8 pathologies. So hit that notification bell. This series is going to show you exactly how your body breaks down and how to stop it. And I would like to say thank you to our coffee supporters who help the channel keep going. See you next time. This is the Minority Report. If you are watching this, the modern world has failed you.